couple of weeks, and my goal was to film every week, but as you know, life happens, and it's been a little bit difficult for me, but I'm gonna try to get back on my consistency because I have to lead by example. But this video is really specific. If you read the title and you clicked on it, then you must be in need of a little bit of encouragement, a little hype session. So that's what you're gonna get. So this morning I was getting up, getting ready for work, and I received a DM from Ashley, all the way from, where did she say she was? I think she said she was like 10 minutes from St. Louis or something like that, but my mom calls that back east, so we're going to call that back east, or I think it's the Midwest, or I don't know. But the point is, she does not live where I live in California, and she basically has been following me. She watches my YouTube videos, and she expressed basically a little bit of doubt and a little bit of fear concerning her upcoming surgery. And so I wanted to make a video for her, but also anyone else who has a surgery date. Maybe you're getting ready to get a surgery date. You're getting closer to making that decision of getting things like, sorry, my little buns is making sure they even. Do they look even? I don't know. It's been all day. It's been a long day. It might be a little crooked, but just work with me. Anybody who is getting closer to their surgery date, if you're feeling a little bit scared or paranoid, let me talk to you for a second. So prior to me getting surgery, I was really open about surgery. I mean, I told everybody. And it wasn't like I went around broadcasting it, but I was not really in a place of shame, or I wasn't in a place of wanting to guard myself or cut off people from what was going on with me, because I'm not that person naturally. Naturally, I'm very open. I'm very transparent. I find that I get close to people when I become vulnerable. And so that's just a part of my lifestyle now. And so, let me take these down. Okay, that's better. And so when I was preparing for surgery, people asked, and I was, all over it. I was putting it on my YouTube page, my Instagram, my Facebook. I was showing people how I was working out, getting ready, telling them about the program. 10% of my body weight had to be gone before I qualified for surgery. And so with that, to me, I was releasing and relieving pressure behind the thought of me laying down on an operating table by just telling everybody, hey, this is what I'm doing, okay? I think that helped me, but at the same time, for some people, and I understand that's just not your thing. So I'm not saying you have to do that to get ready for surgery or relieve pressure. I'm just saying if that's something that you're okay with, I think the pressure of hiding stuff or keeping it a secret creates anxiety and a buildup that is really not necessary, because at the end of the day, it's your life and you're choosing to do this to be healthier. So that might be something that can help you release some stress. Okay, number 2. I had people tell me, oh my gosh, Catherine, you're going to risk your life on a surgery table. You're going to put your life in doctor's hands because you just want to lose weight. You have children. You have a husband. What happens, if you die on an operating table? You going to feel bad. Look what happened to Kanye West's mama. Blah, 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 blah. Child, at the end of the day, this is my response. This is my response because this is my reality. So as I say these things, take it with a grain of salt, okay? When I would bend over to put on my shoes in the morning, I would have to hold my breath because my breasts were a size double G. And I was 290 pounds. And I felt like I would have to deep sea dive in order to do something that regular people did in a matter of seconds every morning. When I put on my pants, I would have to choose accordingly. Did I want a rash at the end of the day, or did I want droopy pants that were 2 sizes too big, but just to fit over my big old fat belly and be comfortable? I would look like I was going walking or going to the gym because sweatpants were the only thing that fit me properly. Or did I want to look like I was going to the local swap meet because I had on tights and an oversized maternity shirt from Target? You see, the people who had the most to say about my surgery, none of them were there when all that was going on. Nobody was in the shower with me when I was crying because I just felt so unattractive and wondered why in the hell is my husband still with me. Nobody was with me when I was at the doctor's office and she looked at me and told me, you are 28 years old. You are too young to have full-blown diabetes like this. Nobody was with me, okay? when I would go walking and feel good about myself, and in a matter of seconds or minutes have this craving urge come over me to eat something processed full of fat or full of sugar just because it would make me feel better. So I say all that to say to you, if you're watching this, there are moments in your life that are connected to your obesity, that are connected to your illness, that nobody else experienced with you. Nobody else hurt with you when you hurt. Okay? Nobody else felt pain with you when you felt pain. So how come they get this big say-so in your life concerning you getting healthier or making a positive change in your life so you can live longer? The way I'm talking to you is the same way I talk to anybody else who has something negative to say about my surgery. You have to get to a place of security. You have to get to a place of 100% I know that I know that I know that I am choosing to no longer live like this. And if I have to, take a leap of faith and do something drastic so I can have drastic results to save my life, by God, I am willing to do that. And I just wanted to come on YouTube today to make a video to encourage, to hype up, to root for anybody who is having trouble walking into their process, that open door of surgery with no hesitation. You may be a little nervous. That's okay. You may have a little bit of anxiety because not everybody goes through surgery like a champ. Let's do it. Rah, rah. But I also don't want you to go in full of fear, because God has not given us a spirit of fear, whether you believe in God or not. A spirit of fear is not something that is naturally put on you and something that you have to accept as a part of who you are, your identity, and what you are connected in sync with. So I just wanted to encourage somebody that is feeling any type of fear, or you're scared or you're timid, to take time to really get in touch with why you're doing what you're doing. Because one thing that I know for sure is when I had my surgery, you go back and you look at those videos in August, you can see my face, the difference. You can see that I was obese. I was unhealthy. But I got to a place where I said, you know what, child? That's it. Enough is enough. No more for me. I'm done. And when you get to a place where you're done, the new possibilities don't seem so bad. The new possibilities become an option because you're just done. It's like a bad relationship. Like, I'm breaking up with the idea of being unhealthy. This is not till death do us part. So I want to address that side of VSG. Now, if you have support, you're like, Kat, that's good, girl. That's deep. But I ain't dealing with none of that. Praise God. Then don't worry about the first half of this video. That means that you have a great foundation. You have a wonderful support system of friends, maybe a spouse, maybe a loved one, maybe a friend, maybe even your coworkers. I've seen coworkers throw them a party. Like, oh, okay, that's hella supportive. Maybe you're just like, Kat, I'm just scared. I'm just scared. And here's the thing about fear. Fear does not want to take chances and take risks. Fear wants to remain safe. Fear wants to remain comfortable. But it goes back to the last point I made. Are you tired? Are you done? Are you through with the life that you have been living and the quality of life that you have had? If the answer to that is yes, then you have to face your fear. And how do you do that besides laying down on the operating table? You explore the thought that has you arrested. You explore the mindset, or you explore, the nightmare that makes you stagnant or paralyzes you. And you follow that fear out to really understand, what am I really afraid of? So most people say, well, you know what, Kat, I'm afraid because, I don't want to die, or I don't want to lose my life getting this surgery and leaving my family and friends to mourn me. And what kind of mother would I be? What kind of friend would I be? What kind of sister, wife, spouse would I be if I did this selfishly and I ended up dying? Okay, I've had that thought. I did. But at the end of the day, you know what I ended up thinking about? I have life insurance, so if anything happens to me, my husband and my kids are covered. They will be okay. My family and friends were so much a part of my life that this surgery wasn't 100% a surprise to them. This surgery came as, we get it. we support you. Because they have been through the hard parts with me. My friends knew that my weight was an issue. They knew that my weight was something I was working on. So with that being said, the surgery was something that they understood. And they said, you know what, Kat? We're going to be praying for you, and we really hope that everything works out. And let's be positive, and we just want to support you. So my fear that I was projecting onto other people was really just an insecurity that I had. And I had to explore the thought of, what am I really afraid of? Up until the day of surgery, my husband was like, ugh. Because he just was like, I don't want to lose my wife. But he knew it was important to me. When I went in for my surgery, the anesthesiologist came in and said, Miss Branchman, do you have any questions? I said, yeah, what happens if I wake up during surgery like on the movies? Just crazy, ignorant. But I'm just like, it's a real question. I need to know. That man took about 15 minutes to explain to me what each medicine did, how it was medically impossible, how it only happened like one time in the history of the world, and it really wasn't how it was in the movies, and blah, 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 blah. Every opportunity that I had to explore my fears or talk to people, the opportunity to get it out was there. And most people don't take those opportunities. So you sit with your fears and your questions because you don't want to bother anybody, or you don't want to seem this, or blah, 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 blah. And then you're just stuck with your own thoughts. And that's not how you deal with life and things that are really big to you. So, you know, we've dealt with a couple issues concerning being scared or nervous about VSG. The last piece of advice that I can give anybody that's a little apprehensive or that's a little scared or whatever you want to call it, and I am not a person who is fake, and I'm not a person to appease to the public. Like I said, at the beginning of the video, I told you I'm transparent, I'm vulnerable, I'm open. At the end of the day, I don't know who's watching this right now, and I don't know what you believe and what your religion is. But at the end of the day, I serve the God who created the universe, who created all of this. And I can't help but to think that if I want what's best for me, and I'm human, and my husband wants what's best for me, and my friends and my family who are flesh, who are mere mortals, who are nothing but a speck in a moment in time, want the best life for me, why wouldn't my creator, who put me together like a beautiful woven tapestry, who did everything that you see right now on the screen, he put me together piece by piece. Why wouldn't he want me to be everything he created me to be? Even when I made wrong turns and I got bad eating habits and I was an emotional eater and I was lazy and I didn't treat my body, my vessel, my temple, you know, and honor him by treating it like it was something precious. Even when I did everything wrong, I couldn't help but say, I feel like God wants me to get it right. So if I lay down on this operating table and God forbid something happens, it was just my time to go. But what if I wake up off that operating table and the surgery is complete and everything went right, and every month I begin to lose weight and get healthier and my confidence comes back, and now my purpose in which he created me with begins to manifest and revealed, because now I'm starting to take off the layers of all the stuff I put on top of me to hide who I really was from the world is now gone. And now I can walk in what I was created to do and to be. What if that happens? So I challenge you with the same thought process. What if this surgery opens up a door for you, or opens up a possibility for you to never again worry about or think about your weight as a prerequisite to everything you do? Because if you've been fat like I've been fat, child, your weight, you can't go to amusement parks. You don't want to go try on clothes, dinner. I mean, everything you do, your weight is right in front of you. Always a factor. Could you imagine operating in life when that wasn't a factor? So I know I get kind of deep on my videos, but I like to be real with people because, you know, at the end of the day, I am a transformative mindset coach. And if you don't know what that is, go to my website. What I do is I challenge the ideologies people have concerning life and how they see things. And I show them how to rearrange their mindset. I give them a strategic plan to get to where they want to be. And a big part of my gifting is going to be dedicated to the health and the wellness of people concerning obesity. And in order to do that, sorry, my hair is all crazy. In order to do that, I have to be real with my gift. And my gift does not operate outside God, in which I believe I have a connection with through Jesus Christ. It doesn't work like that for me. So if you don't believe in a higher power, but you are connected with me on these videos, I challenge you to always reserve the right to change your mind upon receiving new information, because that's my motto. As I receive new information, I reserve the right to say, you know what, let me change my mind about that. Let me think about that. Because that's how I build and go to a higher level of consciousness, because I'm opening myself up to something that's bigger than me to say, wow, let me think about that. So I challenge somebody to think about that. Because when you relinquish the responsibility of your purpose and what you put here for and all that other stuff, and you say, you know what, my creator can give me a little bit more better insight on why I'm here, because you didn't create yourself. We don't even choose what race we are, how long our hair is, how tall we are, how intelligent we are. And I do not believe it just comes together just by a roll of the dice. I'm put together too nice, baby, to just leave it to chance. Okay? So I love you guys. I encourage you to DM me, to email me. If you feel like you need coaching or you need training to lose the 10% of your body weight, to learn how to eat healthier, I got some amazing things coming. I am getting ready to launch a VSG starter kit where you have all type of things in the box that's going to help you get ready. I want to teach people how to meal prep. I want to do these things at the same time, be working on your mindset, so that as you're learning how to do the physical things, your mind is changing along with it. Because I think that's where people get hung up at. You learn how to do all these things. You go and walking, you meal prepping, you got your little Fitbit on, but in your mind, you still a slave to saturated foods. You're still a slave to sugar. You're still a slave to processed foods and fast foods. You can't drive past a certain street without stopping because you're craving. That's a mindset thing as well as detoxing. So anyway, I love you guys. And Ashley, if you're watching, I hope this video helped you. If you have any more questions, girl, you can DM me. You guys know Branchman.com. Don't forget to get your Losers Bench t-shirts. They are selling out. I'm getting ready to do another order. I have gray and purple. If you have a color you're interested in, hit me up. I don't know what color to do next. I'm thinking about having a giveaway. I also would like to do a meet and greet. I don't know where to go though, because I have people all over the United States. So I'm like, where do I go to do a meet and greet? But it's so much I want to do. But the biggest thing that I want to do, and I'm going to put it out there so that it is documented, 5 years from now, I will have a gym. My husband and I will purchase a gym in which we will partner together. And as he is as you know, my husband's a personal trainer. He will do the physical side and I will do the coaching side. And we will have the first, gym that combines the physical and mental aspects of health and wellness. And we're going to have classes and coaching sessions and workout sessions. And it's going to be bomb.com. Like, in my mind, I see it. And right now, it may not be manifested into the reality, but everything you want in your life, it starts up here. So I want to encourage you, speak your truth, speak your goals, put it out there in the universe, let God hear you say it so that he can start aligning things in your favor and opening doors for you. I love you guys, and I thank you so much for just supporting me. And if you have any questions, hit me up. Follow, like, subscribe, and share for your girl. It's your girl, Cat Branchman, signing off. Peace.